It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Denver Broncos taking on the NFC champions, the Washington Commanders. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Throwing Nix. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Nix to the air. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. To throw, here's Nix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 27 yards. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Panther 11, Panther 60.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Down the line. There you go. 18 card, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Liking 18.
Here's Daniels. This one to the former Bronco. It's Noah Fant. And this is going to be another first down as they'll...
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between the Washington Commanders and the Denver Broncos. The moment has finally arrived, football fans. Time to close out another season. And we're underway in Super Bowl 62. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Trump 19. Let's go now. Warriors 70. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He gets it to Fant. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
60 Vikings. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cougar night, Cougar night.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now following the play, pretty quick stoppage. This is going to be for an injury. And, oh boy. Sam Laporta, the one in some pain, he's being checked on. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go down here, comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here.
That's another Broncos first.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after after tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Daniels on 1st down. Buying some time right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up third
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Motioning left is their running back. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Well, they are definitely being aggressive here on the big stage. They're going for it on 4th down early. They throw it out quick to the left. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter of Super Bowl 62. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Miami in just a moment. Welcome back, all. 2nd quarter of Super Bowl 62, just moments away. Again, Daniels to the air. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Buys time, rolling right. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Space past the 35. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Knicks now on first and 10. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Still going past the 40. Into the red zone. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
Viking 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 679 Broncos, 19 Lions, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Daniels is going to throw again. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
19, 70 line, 60, 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To the air again, Daniels. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18, Rodgers. Go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Ready. Set.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go check. Go check. Ready. Ready.
This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt in it for the first time. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now 1 second before they call a delay a game, a timeout comes in. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Red. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Cougar 19.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So the Commanders sending out Cade York for the try. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. York knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Harvey now to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
On my second. Ready. Shanahan.
Nix with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing on first down, Nix sends this to the end zone. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 17.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar thing. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Mustang, 70, Timberwolf. Seven Pirates. Cup 19, 79 Broncos.
Throwing here just before halftime. On the move, headed right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun snap, we give to Robinson. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.